Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to use LinkedIn to search for a profile. So the first thing is that you should use my LinkedIn account and just take my login details from me. The reason why I'm suggesting that you should use my account is because I have a very large network on LinkedIn, and having a large network on LinkedIn helps you in terms of getting contact information of people better. So a couple of basic things in LinkedIn when you search for anybody. So for example, I run a search for a Rahul. So it will show you the search results, and along with that it will show you the level of connection first. And then if I go down to maybe a page 6, I'm still at first level. So now it's come to second level connections. So second level connections are people connected to somebody who is in my first level connection, and maybe somewhere towards page 20, 30, I don't know, you will also reach third level connections. So a third level connection is somebody who is connected to my first level connection. So basically three degrees of separation. Now this first, second and third degree of separation, or degree of contact, is important because people who are in my first level connection, uh, I can see their contact information if they have decided to make it visible. And let me just show you. So, okay, let's look at this Rahul Sao. So, okay, now in his case, he's not made any contact information visible. Let's look at some others. Let's look at this person, Rahul Kavya. Right, so in his case, he's made his contact info visible. His email ID, his telephone number, all of that is given. So he's a first degree connection, and how I know he's a first degree connection is because also by looking at this box, it says first over here, of course. And typically, someone who's not a first degree connection, you'll get an option here to send a connect request. So that's how you know he's not a first degree connect. Now, the other advantage, someone who's in your first degree connect, you can directly send that person a message. So if you want to, if you think someone is suitable for a job, then you can directly just type out a message over here right away. Okay. Now, so we are, let's take up a role and search for people for that role. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the advanced search feature. Now, so I'm going to look for, there is a client that we have called Wilson Learning, and they are looking for that. Okay, I'm not able to get Bangalore as a location. So they're looking for a salesperson in Bangalore. So I've put the location here. In keywords, let me put corporate sales as a keyword. Let me choose industry. So they want people from service industries, consulting, software also can be suitable. E-learning, yes, we can look at these guys. So my client is a HR consulting company. So I'm looking at service people who would be doing service sales. and who would be doing high-end service sales to large corporates. Management consulting, definitely relevant. Training and coaching is again relevant. Okay, right. So let's see what kind of people we can find here. What you can also do is put up the experience range. So I'm looking at people from 1 to 5 years of experience. In the function, I want business development. Let's see if there's something on sales also. Yeah, sales. Yeah. Okay. So too many keywords. Let me remove this in my search criteria. Okay. So I think probably the industry search is not working out that well. Industry and function. Let me just put. Let's look at this. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do a new search. This time what I'm going to do, often when people are filling out their LinkedIn profiles, they may not be choosing the industry, which is why I'm not able to find anyone from my desired industry. So let me just use more of keywords. The other issue can be that I'm trying to look at Karnataka, whereas my ideally I want people from Bangalore. So let me look at somebody from Bangalore. Okay, Bengaluru. Okay, let me use more of keywords here. Okay, let's look at if I just do this. So a lot of people. Now let me try and see if I can, if the industry search works out. Let me look at training. Okay, so I've got 21 results. Okay, let's look at these people that are shortlisted. Yeah, so she seems suitable. Now she's at a third level connection, but so what I'm going to do, one is I can copy these links, and what I can do is I can send these links out to the content support resource at Unnati and ask them to search for these CVs on Naukri. So that's one approach I can do. Just copy the LinkedIn links and then ask the research team at Unnati to find these people on job portals. The other is you can send a connection request to these people. So when you're sending a connection request, you choose this option, we've done business together, and co-founder at Unnati, and then you send information. Then you send the connect. So these are two ways. Now, this method is slightly longer because we'll have to wait for Rupa to accept the connect request. Now let's look at other options here. Manager, marketing, and corporate sales. Okay, so this Ken Blanchard is incidentally a target audience, a target company. So let's look at other people who are working here. But yeah, his profile looks interesting. Uh, Let me save this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for people over here. So I click on this, and over here I can see all. So I click on this, and I can choose function over here of sales. Okay, and I can also choose location. Okay, nobody from that area. Let me remove this. Okay, nobody in Bangalore. So another thing I can do, sometimes people don't write the names of those companies properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write company here as Ken Blanchard. I've already got Bangalore as a location, and let me look for these people. Okay, unfortunately, both these. So Suviraj, obviously we've already seen. The other person is not really there. Uh, let's look at some other target companies from where I can look for. Okay, let's also look at other profiles. Corporate sales manager at Skills. Corporate sales manager. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good profile. Uh, Let me see if there are other people here who are in a sales role. digital marketing, corporate training, key account manager. Yeah, this is also a good option. Okay. Corporate training. Okay. Okay, so this guy is also an interesting option. So I'm seeing if there's anyone else who's also in a sales role in this company. Okay, so we've got all these profiles now. So what you need to do is just save all these profile links. Just copy the links and paste it somewhere in a notepad or something. I think we already have the same. Yeah, this is again a good profile. Okay, now I'm going to look at other people at Franklin Covey and see if I find more people of the type I'm looking for. Um, okay, let me also put here an experience criteria 3 to 5. So the problem is most people at a client partner level are quite junior. Yeah, these people are pretty junior. Okay. So, yeah, I think it's ended up becoming a rather long video. But at the end of your search, what you should have is these links, which you can then mail out, as I'm now going to do. I'm going to send a mail to Vinu. And I'm also going to ask her to add them to the pipeline for Wilson Learning. And okay, so that's how you use LinkedIn when you are searching for profiles. Today, all the profiles that I found were none of them was in my first degree connection. But if they were, then I would have been able to contact them directly, um, and I wouldn't have needed to get Vinu to find their CVs. Okay, thanks. Do let me know if you have any doubts on using LinkedIn.